Hello, testing, testing mic 1 2 3. Hello, testing, testing mic 1 2 3. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Edburn T20 finals, live from the Niagara Cricket Centre between Cambridge Elite and the Royal Challengers Elites. We had some challenges setting up the live stream, but now we're on, and Cambridge Elites are at 70 for 3 after 10.1 overs. As Ashraf Bodhi batting on 9 of 12 balls and Rizwan Jogit on 17 of 20 balls. So these two are compiling a good partnership in the middle right now for Cambridge. Check if the voice is working fine. We have Ranjit Singh bowling from the pavilion end. 1.2 overs, 5 for no wicket for Charanjit so far. This is a T20 Edburn Elite Division final from the Hamilton Cricket League, coming live to you from Niagara Cricket Centre as the umpire signals a wide. Cambridge, I believe, lost 3 early wickets. Since then, these two batsmen have compiled a bit of a partnership. As Ashraf faces, and it's another wide from Charanjit. So we have 3 finals today across all divisions for the Hamilton and District Cricket League, called the Edburn T20 Tournament Finals. Premier Division being played at Mohawk currently, while this is the Elite Division Final between Cambridge Elites and Royal Challengers Elite, and then we'll have the Super Elite Division Final after this game, live from NCC Niagara Cricket Centre, between Niagara Cricket Academy and Youngsters. As Charanjit comes in and bowls to Ashraf Levin, and that's well fielded at short cover. As Charanjit comes in and bowls to Ashraf, and this one is flicked down to the deep square leg fielder for a single. We have multiple cameras here at the NCC. You can keep switching. We have this is 3, that's 1, that's 2. Chiranjit comes in and bowls to Rizwan. This one is driven through the covers, and the batsman looking for 2, but that's well fielded by the deep cover fielder, restricting the batsman to 1. That concludes the over. After 11 overs, Cambridge Elites are 75 for 3. Rizwan moves along to 18 after 21 deliveries, while Ashraf is on 10 of 16 balls. So after 12 overs, Cambridge Elites move along to 82 for 3. It's a very good partnership being built on here by Ashraf and Rizwan. They'll be looking to score somewhere around 150. So you have Naman coming into the attack now from the pavilion end for Royal Challengers. He'll be bowling to Rizwan as Naman leg spin bowler comes in, and this is short, loud shout, but this one was a googly. He starts off with a googly, perhaps just a little high and going down the leg side. Naman into Rizwan. This one a short, quicker delivery pulled away by Rizwan down to the deep square leg fielder, and the batsmen take one. Naman now to Ashraf. Comes in, bowls to Ashraf. Flighted delivery. Ashraf drives it beautifully over the covers, looking for two, but restricted to one only. Naman bowls to Rizwan. This one's slided up again, driven too long off, and the batsmen take one. Naman bowling with a 5-4 offside field. Three fielders inside the circle. On the offside, two on the boundary. This one is a googly pushed to short point. No run there. Quickish delivery from Naman. Straight to point. Caught. Caught at point. Straight to point. Well grabbed by, I believe this was Sandeep at point. And Cambridge Elite lose their fourth wicket here. Ashraf walking back to the pavilion now after scoring 14 of 21 balls. That was the quickest delivery from Naman, and he cut it straight to point. So 85 for 4 now Cambridge after 13 overs, as Naman picks up a vital breakthrough here for Royal Challengers. His first over, successful over, 3 for 1 in his first over. We're coming to you live from the Niagara Cricket Centre. Obviously, this is the Elite Division final for the T20 Edburn tournament between Cambridge Elites and the Royal Challengers Elite. Simultaneously, at this stage, there's a Premier Division final going on at the Mohawk Park in Hamilton between Kitchener Bulls and Gujarat Lions. while we'll have the Super Elite Division final following this game live from NCC between the Naira Cricket Academy and Young Stars Super Elite. In the meanwhile, it's what's the batsman name? Ashraf Topia coming into bat. He will join Rizwan in the middle. So Cambridge have another 7 overs remaining, and they're at 85 for 4. Beautiful conditions out here today for cricket. Weather is perfect. Nice sun out. A slight breeze blowing across the Niagara Cricket Center as Simran is now coming back into the attack from the DMZ paintball end, and he's going to bowl to Rizwan. This is down the leg side, well taken by the keeper, but wide in the meanwhile, signaled by the umpire. Simran comes in, bowls to Rizwan. This is driven back past the bowler by Rizwan, straight down the ground. Batsman looking for two, but that's well cut off at the boundary. And it's only a single. Royal Challengers Elites obviously were the runner-ups in the 40-over format, regular season format. They lost to Oakville Elite in the final. As Ashraf now takes guard and he's going to face Simran. This is again down the leg side, gently tapped by the batsman for a single, perhaps a leg by, as signaled by the umpire. Given as a run by the square, as a run by the umpire, perhaps an inside edge there. As Simran comes in and bowls to Rizwan. Rizwan gives it a heave. No run there, straight to the square leg fielder. That's well fielded. This one is driven down to long on for a single. Hit up Ishley. Batsman looking for two, coming back. Good, that's good running between the wickets. 2 runs. Simran to Ashraf, driven down to long on, again looking for two, but just a single in the meantime. And that concludes the 14th over as Cambridge Elites move along to 92 for 4 after 14 overs. Ninety-two.
92.
14.
Same book.
Naman to continue from the pavilion end. It's bowling to Ashraf. Quickish delivery by Naman. Gets a leading edge, looking for two. May run away for four. No, it's going to be cut off by the field. Looking for three, and they come back for three. That's good running by Cambridge. As it gets a loud cheer from the crowd. 3 runs added. Rizwan on strike, facing Naman. Flighted up by again a googly dab to point. No run there. Sandeep, a sharp fielder at point. Naman bowls flighted up to Rizwan, driven. Two covers behind between point and covers, and Sandeep cuts it off, just keeping the batsman to single. This one is heaved away down to deep square leg, looking for two, and the batsman come back for two. That's good running between the wickets. Score moves along to 98 for 4 for Cambridge Elites. As Naman comes in. This one is flighted up, and this is called a wide by the umpire. Missing the line a little bit there, Naman. 99 for 4 now, Cambridge. This one, the quickest delivery, dab straight back to the bowler. No run. Lighted up, driven, down to deep long off. Ball is cut off at the long off fielder, and that's a quick throw in, but the batsman in the meantime take two. And that brings up the 100 for Cambridge Elites, now 101 for 4 after 15 overs.
बोला नहीं अंपायर ने डायरेक्ट अंपायर ने कमेंट न कर
We have Sandeep coming into the attack. Cambridge Elites have just lost their sixth wicket here. 108 for 6 now, Cambridge Elites. Some good catching and good fielding by Royal Challengers. Charanjit bowling his third over. So far, 2.2 overs, 11 for 1 for Charanjit. He's bowling to Fayaz now. Driven by Fayaz down to deep long off. Cut off by the long off fielder for a single. Score moves along to 109 for 6 now after 16.3 overs. So Cambridge struggling a little bit towards the back end of their innings. They had a good partnership between Ashraf and Rizwan. They had a good platform set for some fireworks, but they've lost a few wickets in the middle now. Fayaz on strike. Facing Chiranjeev, and this one is heaved down to, gets an inside edge behind square. Keeper is charging towards the ball and he'll cut it down, and the batsman take two in the meantime. Score moves now to 111 for 6 for Cambridge Elites as Fayaz gets off the mark. Rizwan has been the anchor person here for Cambridge, 32 of 38 so far. As Charanjit bowls to Fayaz. This one is heaved over extra cover. It will be cut off by the deep cover fielder, and the batsmen take two more. Charanjit to Fayaz. Slowish delivery, pulled away, and this one is gone all the way, sailing over the deep mid-wicket boundary for a six. Pulled away by Fayaz. He seems to be the hard hitter here. He's moved along to 10 of just 3 balls now, and Cambridge Elites 119 for 6 in the meantime after 17 overs. 3 overs to go. They'll love to get around 150. Sandeep will continue from the DMZ in ball end. Or maybe it's Naman. It's Sandeep to continue. Bowling his last over. So far 3 overs, 12 for 1 for Sandeep. He's been economical and picked up a wicket. He's going to bowl to Rizwan. Your foolish delivery, well fielded by the short cover fielder. No run there.
Pairing connected.
This one's down the leg side. Well tapped by the keeper. White signal by the umpire. Sandeep, this one is dab. Down to short, between point and short third for a single. Fayaz drives this down to straight back past the bowler. Looking for 2, and they will get 2. .123 for 6 now, Cambridge Elites. This is the 18th over going on. Edburn T20 Finals, Elite Division. between Cambridge Elite and Royal Challengers Elite. Sandeep now to Fayaz. Heaved away by Fayaz. Sandeep now to Rizwan. Bowls, and this one is missed by Rizwan. Obviously trying to go big at this stage of the innings. Last just 13 more deliveries remaining. 124 for 6 Cambridge Elites. Sandeep to Rizwan. This one is again foolish delivery on the offside. Driven down to deep cover looking for two. And the batsman will take two. Oh, this was a good throw from the fielder. But batsman safely back home for two. So after 18 overs, Cambridge Elites are 126 for 6. So two more overs remaining in the innings as Charanjit will now bowl to Fayaz. 13 of 5 Fayaz so far. Charanjit comes in, bowls to Fayaz, heaved away by Fayaz. Straight to short mid. No run there. Charanjit to Fayaz. This is up in the air, down to long off. Falls short of the fielder. Batsman looking for two. Good throw from the fielder, but in the meantime, batsmen come back for two. 128 for 6 Cambridge Elites now. Fayaz trying to go big here. 15 of 7 so far for Fayaz. Heaved away by Fayaz. Down to the long on fielder. And the batsmen take a single in the meantime. Charanjit into his last over, so 25 for 1 for him. 25 for 1 after 3.3 overs. So Charanjit bowls into Rizwan. Rizwan tries to heave it down to the square leg fielder, looking for two, but a good throw in from the deep square leg fielder, just keeping the batsman down to one. 130 for 6 for Cambridge now. Fayaz taking strike on the offside. Heaved away. This is up in the air. Could be caught and well caught at the cover boundary. Deep cover fielder, safe hands there as Fayaz has been held out. A good cameo from Fayaz. 16 of 8 deliveries. Trying to up the ante towards the back end of the innings, but is caught at the boundary as Cambridge lose another wicket. 130 for 7 now after 18.5 overs. Good catch by the fielder there. The new batsman coming to the crease is Anwar China, but he'll be on non-striker's end as the batsman crossed as Charanjit bowls into Rizwan. Down the track from Rizwan, driven down to long on, looking for two. Slight fumble from the long on fielder, and the batsman easily come back for the second run. And that's the end of the 19th over as Cambridge leads now 132 for 7. They would have loved to get to 150 from at one stage. They were at 3 wickets down for 90 odd runs. Good partnership from
132.
Ashraf and Rizwan, but lost a few wickets in the middle
132.
overs. Now it's 132 for 7, and this is going to be the last over. Let's see how much they can put up on the board in this Elite Division final for the T20 Edburn tournament. Coming live to you from the Niagara Cricket Centre in Thorold, Ontario. And this last over is going to be bowled by Simran, who's bowled 3 overs so far, 23 for no wicket for Simran. Rizwan on 38 of 44 deliveries. He's been the anchor person for Cambridge as Simran to bowl to Anwar now. It's up in the air. Could be caught. It's dropped at point. Dropped by the point fielder. Was up in the air for a while. And Anwar gets a lucky breakthrough. He's trying to go big. Obviously, this is the last over. In the meantime, batsmen get one. This is up in the air again. Short of the long on fielder. And the batsmen take two. Looking for third. It's an overthrow and the batsmen take three, maybe. Oh, no, it's given out. So Rizwan short of his ground there. (135 for 8) Cambridge Elites after 19.2 overs. Looking batsman trying to take the third run there on the overthrow. Cost them a wicket. So Rizwan, after a good knock, walking back to the pavilion. Driven hard by Anwar, straight to the short cover fielder. No run there. This is turning out to be a good over for Royal Challengers, as Cambridge not being able to capitalize in this last over. It's 135 for 8. It's a very good score.
Clearing.
Simran now bowl him. Anwar trying to slog him over mid wicket, and it's been cleaned up by Simran. You miss, I hit there. And Cambridge lose their 9th wicket here. 135 for 9 after 19.4 overs. As the last batsman walking to the crease, Zubair Patel. Simran to bowl to Zubair. Bowled him! Zubair again trying to slog it over mid wicket and it's been cleaned up by Simran. So it's a good over from Simran, picking up 2 wickets. Cambridge losing 3 wickets in this last over and have been bowled out for 135 for 10 after 19.45 overs. So Royal Challengers have a target of 136 in the Elite Division T20 finals of the Hamilton and District Cricket League, coming live to you from Niagara Cricket Centre. Cambridge Elites managing 135 and Royal Challengers will be chasing 136. Please stay tuned for the chase as we will bring you the Super Elite Division final as well after this game between Niagara Cricket Academy and Young Stars Cricket Club. Meanwhile, an update for our Premier Division finals happening simultaneously between Kitchener Bulls and Gujarat Lions Premier. Kitchener Bulls at this stage are 113 for loss of 9 wickets after 18.4 overs. They're facing Gujarat Lions Premier in the Edburn T20 Premier Division finals happening out of Hamilton, Mohawk Park and Hamilton. Please stay tuned for the chase as we'll bring you live coverage shortly after 10 minutes. Welcome back, everyone. As Royal Challengers have got off to a quick start here, two fours of the first two deliveries smashed by Charanjit Singh. Ashraf Bodhi is the bowler for Cambridge. Royal Challengers Elite chasing 136 in 20 overs. Ashraf Bodhi with a deep extra cover fielder and a deep long off fielder, bowling to Charanjit. 7-2 field on the offside. There's a slash by Charanjit, hard behind point. 4 runs. Charanjit looks to go hard here. He smashed 3 fours of first three deliveries in this chase. Looking to capitalize in the initial power play here to set the momentum for Royal Challengers in this Elite Division final, chasing 136. As now Ashraf brings on the long off fielder and now has a deep third man and a deep point fielder. Comes in, bowls to Charanjit. Slashed by Charanjit over the long off fielder. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 4 runs. 4 fours in a row from Charanjit. He's come out here with a very positive intent. Obviously, the captain of Royal Challengers Elite. He wants to lead them from the front in this chase. 16 for no wicket Royal Challengers after 4 deliveries only from Ashraf. As Royal Challengers Elite now need only 120 more runs, 10 wickets in hand, 19.2 overs remaining in this Elite Division Edburn Premier Division final. Ashraf now to continue to Charanjit. Slashed by Charanjit, but straight to the square leg fielder this time. So there's no 6 boundaries in the over today for Charanjit. That was slightly pitched on middle and off. Perhaps a better delivery given Charanjit has been capitalizing on the offside. Ashraf to Charanjit again on the offside. This is up in the air. Could be caught at long off. Up in the air and well caught. Caught by Sohail at the long off boundary. And Charanjit is now walking back to the pavilion. Very entertaining over indeed. The first over in this chase. 4 boundaries of the first 4 balls. And Charanjit is caught off the last ball of this over at long off. Well caught by Sohail. As Royal Challengers lose their first wicket. So they're 16 for 1 after the first over. New batsman walking into the crease is Sandeep. He will join Gurtej, who's yet to face a delivery. Meanwhile, it's Anwar bowling from the DMZ paintball end. Bowls to Sandeep. Defended by Sandeep straight to the short mid wicket fielder. Anwar to Sandeep. Left alone by Sandeep, and in the meantime, keeper misses, and the batsman crossover for a single as the umpire signals by. Gurtej now to take strike. It's up in the air. Could be caught at short third and is caught. As Gurtej now walking back to the pavilion. Top edge, well caught at short third, men. As Royal Challengers have now lost 2 quick wickets here. Both the openers now back in the pavilion. Charanjit, the captain, and now Gurtej. So Cambridge have struck back here after a flying start from Royal Challengers. Right on the back foot now, Royal Challengers. 17 for 2 now after 2.2 overs, 2.3 overs. Anwar now to bowl to Krupal. Krupal, the new batsman, joining Sandeep. These two batsmen now need to consolidate a little bit, build on a partnership for Royal Challengers. Anwar bowls, and this one is dabbed by Krupal, fielded by the short third fielder. That's well defended by Krupal, straight to the point fielder, no run there. As that concludes a successful over for Anwar. A wicket maiden for Anwar. Just one bye conceded in the over. So very good over from Anwar indeed. 17 for 2 Royal Challengers after 2 overs. They're right back in this game, Cambridge, after a flying start given by Charanjit. As we see a change in bowler. As Sohail coming into the attack, replacing Ashraf. Sohail setting his field here. It's going to be a 6-3 offside field. Just one man on the boundary at deep cover. 5 fielders inside the circle on the offside. This is driven hard by Sandeep, straight to the cover fielder, no run there. Three fielders on the leg side, just as backward square leg fielder inside the circle, a short mid wicket fielder, and a deep long on fielder at the boundary. As Sohail comes in and bowls to Sandeep. This one is left alone by Sandeep. No run there. Once again, Sandeep lets this one go away. Good bowling from Sohail. Bowling to his field, maintaining a good tight channel. Every dot ball will be building a pressure up on Royal Challengers. But Sandeep is a good batsman. He needs to settle in and play a long knock for Royal Challengers here. Driven by Sandeep again, straight to the cover fielder. Well fielded indeed. No run there. So we're off to a good start here in this first over so far. As he comes in and bowls to Sandeep. Pulled away by Sandeep. It's up in the air. Could be caught. It's well caught. Fielder a short wicket, dropped it, and it bounced off his hands and well caught by the square leg fielder then. So good teamwork there from Cambridge. As a big wicket now. They've got a big scalp here in Sandeep walking back to the pavilion. He went to pull the ball and got a leading top edge. And Cambridge are right on top in this game now. 17 for 3 Royal Challengers. Sohail has struck in his first over. 4 dot balls and a wicket. This has been a good comeback by Cambridge. After putting 135 on the board, Charanjit got them off to a flying start. 4 boundaries of the first 4 balls of the innings. And since then, they've managed to pick up 3 wickets. They haven't conceded a single run in the last 1.5 overs, except for one bye, and they've managed to pick up 3 wickets. As Simran is walking into the middle to bat, but meanwhile the batsmen cross, so it will be Krupal on strike. Both batsmen yet to get off the mark. As Sohail to bowl the last ball of his first over. He comes in and bowls to Krupal. This one is slashed by Krupal. Down to the deep point fielder. Just 1 run added there. And that concludes the third over for Cambridge. Royal Challengers 18 for 3. Anwar continuing and starts off with a wide. Some Anwar to Krupal gets an inside edge. No run there. This one gets a leading edge. Well driven by through the mid wicket by Krupal. Looking for two. Looking for third. Well, well fielded by the boundary fielder there, keeping the batsman to two. Both these batsmen will now look to consolidate a little bit, build on a top partnership. They've lost three quick wickets here within the first 3 overs. As Anwar now to bowl to Krupal. This is down the leg side and will be a wide. Anwar now to Krupal. Tabbed by Krupal, looking for a quick single. And the batsman come through for a quick single. Good running between the wickets. Royal Challengers chasing 136 in this Elite Division final for the Edburn T20 tournament. And again, that could be a wide and signaled by the umpire. They're 24 for 3 at this stage, needing another 112 runs in 16.3 overs. With 7 wickets in hand as Anwar bowls to Simran, and Simran gently taps it back straight to the bowler. No run there. All challengers have lost 3 big scalps. Charanjit Singh, the captain, and Gurtej and Sandeep, 3 of their top batsmen. Some good fielding by Cambridge. They have taken good catches so far. Anwar comes in, bowls to Simran, and he's beaten outside the off stump. Well bowled by Anwar to finish off his second over. So after 2 overs, Anwar 6 for 1, and Royal Challengers lead after 4 overs at 24 for 3. Meanwhile, will be Sohail to continue from the pavilion end. Driven uppishly by Krupal, and he's caught at the mid-off fielder by the mid-off fielder. And Krupal is walking back to the pavilion as Royal Challengers now lose their fourth wicket, 24 for 4 after 4.1 overs. Anwar to continue. He's bowling to Shyam. A mix up between the batsmen there. Needed a direct hit for a run out there. 37 for 4 Royal Challengers after 5 overs. As Anwar is continuing from the DFG paintball end. He's bowling to Shyam. Left alone by Shyam. Late on that ball, Shyam there. Anwar into his third over. 37 for 4 after 2.2 overs for. Sorry, 6 for 1 for Anwar after 2.2 overs. This one is grabbed by Shyam behind point for a single. And that brings Simran on strike. Royal Challengers in need for a partnership here. They came out strong and with an attacking mindset, but in the process lost 4 quick wickets. They need one of their batsmen to click here. And Simran will be a crucial batsman here by the looks of it for Royal Challengers. As Anwar to Simran. Simran goes big. Over the cover fielder for 4 runs. 1 bounce 4. That's well hit by Simran. No chance for the fielder at the cover boundary. That takes along Royal Challengers to 42 for 4 now. And Simran goes on to 16 now. Bit of an adjustment in the field by Anwar. The deep, wideish extra cover and a deep cover. The 2 fielders on the boundary as Simran dabs it behind point, looking for a quick single again. Again a mix-up. Living dangerously here, Simran. Needs a direct hit, but the fielder missing there. Simran obviously not interested in taking those quick singles. He needs to realize that he's a key batsman here. He needs to have that conversation with his partner as Anwar was a wide Yorker, and that concludes his third over. So after 6 overs, Royal Challengers are at 43 for 4.
रनिंग इजी रखी रेस्क्यू रन नाल नहीं चाहता.
So after the first that concludes the power play. So 43 for 4 Royal Challengers. They need 93 more runs in 14 overs, 6 wickets in the hand. As we might see a change in bowling from the pavilion end now. Spin being introduced for the first time by Cambridge. 43. Elite Division final coming live to you from the Niagara Cricket Centre out of Thorold, Ontario. As Fayaz coming into the attack from the pavilion end now. Simran will take strike. So Fayaz starting off with a 5-4 offside field. This one is down the leg, flicked away by Simran down to deep square leg. Looking for 2. Should be easy 2. That's 2 more runs to Simran. Fayaz slightly on the leg there, and Simran flicks it away behind square for a couple of runs. Simran will hold the key here for Royal Challengers as Fayaz now bowls into Simran. Simran goes big again. Over cover, between the cover and the mid-off fielder, and looking for 2, but they just take a single there. This partnership now slightly giving the confidence back to Royal Challengers, as we can see their supporters now backing their batsmen. In the meantime, Fayaz bowls to Shyam. Shyam defends it gently straight to cover. He needs to play a supporting part for Simran. It's Fayaz again. This one is dabbed by Shyam. No run there. Heaved away by Shyam to long on, and he picks up a single there. Shyam just needs to keep rotating the strike with Simran, while Simran seems to be the batsman who will take the initiative here. Fayaz to Simran. Simran drives it straight to cover. No run there. And that concludes the first over from Fayaz. Just 4 runs off it. After 7 overs, Royal Challengers are 47 for 4. Run rate doesn't seem to be a big of an issue at this stage. It's just the wickets in hand. They need the partnership. Cambridge have done well to pick up 4 quick wickets here. Defending 135, which they managed to put up 135 all out after 19.5 overs. And we see a change in bowling as well from the DMZ paintball end, as Ashraf Topia now coming into the attack. With the bowling to Shyam, who's 2 of 7 so far. Trying to rotate the strike with Simran there. This one is gently tapped to the short mid-wicket fielder. Shyam, no run there. Shyam dabs it behind square, looking for a single. That's all they'll get. Good intent by Shyam, trying to not take some over risk here. Just rotate the strike, bring Simran on strike, and let Simran take the ante. Simran! 48 for 4 Royal Challengers in the meantime, as the bowler changes his field. There's 3 fielders on the boundary on the offside, and 2 fielders inside the circle. As Ashraf bowls to Simran. Simran misses. Perhaps double-minded there. The 4 fielders on the onside. Deep long on, a deep mid-wicket, a short mid-wicket, and a square leg fielder inside the circle. Simran cuts this one straight to the deep point fielder. No, just 1 more run at it. Ashraf to Shyam. Shyam goes big. This one is heaved. Good effort there by the short third fielder, but it misses. With a difficult chance, it was up in the air. In the meantime, batsmen take 2. And that brings up the 50 for Royal Challengers. Now 51 for 4 after 7.5 overs.
50 up. शाबाश 50 अप हो गया 50 अप शाबाश पानी 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 दही पानी की बोतल
Hits hard. Straight back over the bowler. Cut off by the long on fielder. And restricting the batsman to 1. That's good piece of fielding by Cambridge. And that concludes the first over from Ashraf Topia. So after 1 over, 5 for no wicket for him. And Royal Challengers move along to 52 for 4 after 8 overs. They need another 84 runs in 12 overs with 6 wickets in hand. This is a very interesting stage of the game. It's tightly poised. This partnership gradually building the platform for Royal Challengers. Meanwhile, Cambridge sneaking in some very good overs. And
सेम बोला शाबाश शाबाश झाड़ो तीन बोले
meanwhile, Fayaz will continue from the pavilion end. Shyam has moved along to 6 of 11 balls,
शाबाश झाड़ो
while Simran batting on 21 of 15. It's a very useful partnership, much needed for Royal Challengers so far. They would want these two batsmen to continue and bring the game as close as possible, while Cambridge would obviously want to break this partnership. As Fayaz bowls to Shyam, defended by Shyam, straight to the cover fielder, no run there. Once again, Fayaz to Shyam, gets an inside edge there onto his bat, no run there. It's good bowling by Fayaz, bowling to his field, inviting the batsman to go big. But Shyam, he knows it's the importance of staying in the middle right now for Royal Challengers. This one is tapped to the square leg, looking for a quick single, and they managed to take a quick single. This is good batting by Shyam given the stage of this game. He's trying to bring Simran on strike, make sure he bats deep. As Simran now taking guard. Fayaz once again. Bowls to Simran. Defends it straight back to the bowler. No run there. Fayaz bowling a good tight over here. 5 runs so far in its 1.4 overs. Simran looking to cut this one, but just misses his line, the bowler, and umpire signals a wide. Trying to bowl quickish off-spin balls. Tries to heave this one, and he's given him out. He's given him out. The batsman doesn't seem happy about it, saying he perhaps got an inside edge there, but I think the umpire took his time there and called the batsman like before wicket. Straightish delivery, perhaps Simran going across the line, trying to heave it over the square leg fielder. Missed out, and that's given out by the umpire. So Royal Challengers have lost another wicket here, 54 for 5. As Fayaz has picked up a vital scalp here, Simran looked to be promising, was batting well, 21 he managed in 17 deliveries.
Simran. शाबाश हो कोई नहीं
So Fayaz has picked up a vital breakthrough here for Cambridge,
Dado
which gets them regrouped.
Dado Good.
Royal Challengers 54 for 5, needing another 82 runs in 11.1 overs, 5 wickets in hand.
शाबाश Dado है उबो रहने
Meanwhile, it's Rupinder who's coming to bat.
54 54 yes शाबाश शाबाश अशोक खुल के
Nice. Rupinder to take strike. Fayaz to bowl his last ball of his second over. Fayaz comes in, bowls to Rupinder, gently defended by Rupinder, straight back to Fayaz, misses, well cut off by the short mid fielder, no run there. So that concludes another great over from Fayaz. Just 2 runs conceded on a wicket. So 2 overs 6 for 1 for Fayaz. Royal Challengers 54 for 5. 82 more needed in 11 overs. This is obviously the Elite Division final coming live to you from the Night Cricket Centre between Cambridge Elite and Royal Challengers Elite. We'll have the Super Elite Division final after this game between Young Stars and Night Cricket. This one is hit hard over the mid-wicket fielder for a 6 by Shim. So he's now decided that he's going to take the responsibility after losing Simran. And he goes big, clears it easily. 6 runs to Royal Challengers and Shim. Score moves along to 60 for 5. Ashraf bowls to Shim. Shim defends it straight to the short mid-wicket fielder. No run there.
One bad ball. Shabash Dado.
This one is cut away behind point. Will only be a single.
Shabash.
Every run getting a cheer from the crowd. The Royal Challengers Pavilion.
Shabash boy.
As Rupinder now to take strike. Rupinder cuts it hard. That is a good looking shot. Might go for 4. It does cross the boundary. There was a wide-ish deep extra cover fielder who couldn't cut it off. This was cut away between point and cover for 4. Very well struck by Rupinder. He gets off the mark with a boundary. So this is much needed over that Royal Challengers were looking for. Already 11 of 4 deliveries. Score moves along to 65 for 5. They've managed to keep the run rate in check, but they've lost wickets in the process, Royal Challengers. As he goes big again, Rupinder missed by the short cover fielder, and the batsman will easily come back for the second run. It's turning out to be a good over for Royal Challengers. Perhaps the momentum that they needed in their innings. As Ashraf now to bowl the last ball of his second over. Rupinder goes big again, drives it down to long on for a single. That concludes a good over for Royal Challengers. Managed to get 14 runs of this over. So 68 for 5 after 10 overs. Needing exactly 68 in 10 overs and 5 wickets in hand. So one can say it's evenly poised,
68 for 5.
but they've lost their five top batsmen.
अपडेट कर दियो वहां पे
T20 is a funny game. Teams can perhaps bat all the way down to the 11th batsman. So this is turning out to be a very exciting game. This one is heaved away by Shyam
आवे आवे
for a single.
पानी पानी पे आयो पा दियो पानी का पानी
So a couple of good overs here being built up by Royal Challengers. A score moves along to 73 for 5 now. 63 more runs needed. Rupinder drives this one solidly down to long off for a single. Looking good here, Rupinder. Rupinder already 9 of 6. Shyam on 16 of 19. This one Shyam leaves it alone outside the off stump. No run there. Already 6 runs in this over. Shyam goes big. Heaved to deep mid wicket fielder. 1 run to Shyam. As score now moves along to 75 for 5 after 11 overs. Needing another 61 runs of 9 overs, 5 wickets in hand for Royal Challengers. Cambridge Elites managed to score 135, bowled out in 19.5 overs. They couldn't capitalize at the back end of the innings, Cambridge Elites, but they've kept things tight so far in the first 11 overs, managed to pick up the 5 wickets. They'll obviously want to keep chipping those wickets, while Royal Challengers would like this partnership to go as deep as possible for them, as these two batsmen have built on a good partnership once again. Rupinder 9 of 6 and Shyam on 17 of 21. As we see a change in bowling from the DMC paintball end, and it seems to be Ashraf coming into the attack. Bowled his first over, conceded 16 runs. Was hit for 4 boundaries in his first 4 balls, but managed to pick up Charanjit with the last ball of his first over. He's coming back into the attack now from the DMC paintball, and he's going to bowl to Shyam. Comes in and bowls, and Shyam dabs it straight to point. No run there. Hit away by Shyam, straight to long off, 2 bounces, straight to the fielder. Picks up a single. This one is hit up in the air. It could clear the boundary. It sails over the long on fielder. It's a big hit from Rupinder. A very good hit. 6 runs all the way. Easy clearing the fence. He seems to be a very hard hitter, Rupinder. He's connected that really well. Moved along to 15 of just 7 deliveries as Royal Challengers now 82 for 5. This is definitely building some good momentum for them. He goes big again over the cover. Fielder well cut off by the fielder, long off fielder. But Shyam wasn't running hard. Just restricting the batsman to 1. That's good piece of fielding at the boundary. Long off fielder. 83 for 5 Royal Challengers now as Shyam to face Ashraf. This one is tapped by Shyam. Very smart cricket. He's looking to rotate the strike, be the anchor person for Royal Challengers, while Rupinder, being the hard hitter from the other end, he's already got a 6 of the. He had a 6 in this over, so 9 runs already in this over. As Rupinder now to take strike. And this one right in the block hole, gets a leading inside edge down to backward square, and the batsman take a single. So that's the end of Ashraf's second over. 10 runs conceded in the over. Royal Challengers now on 85 for 5 after 12 overs. They need 51 runs in 8 overs. Just a touch above 6 per over required with 5 wickets in hand. But a lot will depend on these two batsmen who are set in the middle now, who have built on a good partnership for Royal Challengers. This game seems to be going down to the wire.
Same bowler. Same bowler.
So it's going to be Fayaz to continue from the pavilion end. He's bowling to Rupinder. Rupinder goes big. Down to long off. 1-2 bounces straight to the fielder. Well collected by the long off fielder. Just one more run there to Rupinder. There's of course the Elite Division final between Royal Challengers and Cambridge Elite. As Shyam takes strike. Misses outside the off stump. Gets an inside edge, looking for a quick single. No run there. Fayaz is bowling a very good spell here. Into his last over. This is driven hard by Shyam down to long off for a single. So Fayaz 3.4 overs so far. 15 for 1. He's bowled a very good spell so far. He wants to probably finish on a high. 2 balls remaining in his spell. Rupinder dabs it straight to point. No run there. Fayaz bowls to Rupinder. Rupinder drives it down to long on. Between long on and deep mid wicket for a single. And that brings an end to a very good spell from Fayaz. 4 overs, 16 for 1 in the context of this game. He's kept it tight. As Royal Challengers now 88 for 5 after 13 overs. They need 48 more runs in 7 overs. with 5 wickets in hand. This partnership now turning to be very crucial for Royal Challengers.
बयालीस में 48 चाहिए 42 में 48 42 48 एक ओवर खाली
Meanwhile, change in bowling. Once again, it seems Sohail is coming into the attack from the DMZ pin ball end.
It's Sohail, right?
He's going to bowl to Rupinder. Rupinder looking good so far. He's facing Sohail. Goes big, Rupinder. This is up in the air. It will sail over the long off fielder. That's a big hit from Rupinder. 6. Those batsmen, when he hits them, they stay hit for sure. That was a big hit from Rupinder. Score now 94 for 5. This is a very crucial knock from Rupinder in the context of this game. He came under pressure when Royal Challengers at one stage had lost 5 wickets and were chasing a big total. As Sohail now to Rupinder once again. Rupinder, this one gently taps it straight to short mid wicket. This is smart batting. He's waiting for the deliveries in his arc. And Sohail smartly not going full this time. Sohail has been successful so far. He's picked up 2 wickets before the start of this over. As he bowls it to Rupinder, and this one is full again, right in the block hole, and Rupinder gently taps it straight to short mid wicket. No run there.
Wait for it.
Rupinder seems to be the key wicket here. Cambridge trying to get this wicket. Rupinder misses. Slowish delivery from Sohail. Misses out. Big heave. No run there. So good comeback so far from Sohail after conceding 6 of the first delivery. 3 dot balls. 94 for 5. Slowly and gradually, Royal Challengers are making their way towards their target, needing 42 more runs. Sohail to Rupinder. Rupinder smashes. This one could be caught. Well, just short of the long off fielder. That one traveled really fast. Well fielded, keeping it to a single. Shiam, in the meantime, has been the anchor for Royal Challengers since Simran got out. 20 of 27 for Shiam. He goes big this time. It's up in the air. He hasn't connected, but it will fall safe in no man's land. Just a single. And that concludes the over from Sohail. 8 runs conceded. 96 for 5 Royal Challengers after 14 overs. 40 more needed in 6 overs. 5 wickets in hand. This is, of course, it's turning out to be a very exciting final for the Elite Division between Royal Challengers and Cambridge Elite. Cambridge Elite 135 all out in 19.5 overs. This game will be followed by the Super Elite Division final between Niagara Cricket Academy and Young Stars Super Elite for the Edburn T20 tournament, coming live to you from the Niagara Cricket Centre out of Thorold, Ontario. As we see a change in bowling from the pavilion end, and Zubair Patel coming into the attack. and he's going to bowl to Shiam, who's 21 of 28 so far. Shiam heaves this one down to deep square leg, cut off by the mid-wicket fielder there for a single.
शाबाश शुभोय वेट करके शाबाश
Zubair has 4 fielders on the outside, 3 on the boundary, 1 mid-wicket fielder right at the circle as he bowls to Rupinder. Rupinder tries to go big, misses, no run.
कोई नहीं आजू निकलता खाली कर दे कोई चक्कर नहीं
Rupinder goes big, and this will sail easily over long on for a 6. When Rupinder hits them, they stay hit for sure. He waited on that one. That was right in his slot, and he cleared the boundary easily. 6 more to Rupinder as Royal Challengers now move along to 103 for 5. And Rupinder 32 of 19, playing a match-winning knock here for Royal Challengers so far. He's up in the air. Could be caught. No, it falls safely behind point. Just a single for Rupinder. Got a leading edge, but falls safely behind the point fielder. Score moved along to 104 for 5, needing 32 more of 32. This one is gently tapped by Shiam, playing a smart hand here. He knows he needs to bat till the end. 105 for 5 Royal Challengers now. Zubair bowls Rupinder. Rupinder goes big. It's sailing over the mid-wicket fence for 6. So a very vital over. That's a very big over for Royal Challengers. Score moves along to 111 for 5 now after 15 overs. 25 now needed of 5 overs. So run rate just 5 per over needed. 5 wickets in hand. This partnership has brought the game in the balance for Royal Challengers so far. Cambridge desperately need a wicket here. They need to get Rupinder out or at least break this partnership, as this match seems to be going out of their hands very quickly. 2 big hits from Rupinder in the last over as Zubair concedes 15 in his first over. And in the quest for breaking this partnership, they seem to be bringing the trump bowler Anwar back into the attack from the DMZ paintball end. Anwar has obviously bowled 3 overs prior to this, so he'll be finishing off his spell. They are in desperate need to break this partnership. Rupinder has shown great nerve so far, but Anwar continues to Shiam. Shiam, this is up in the air. This will take some catching. And it is dropped. This was up in the air for a while. And it is dropped. Lucky break there. Cambridge cannot afford to drop any of these catches. This was their chance to break the partnership. Missed out as Shiam gets a lucky break. This brings Rupinder back on strike now. He's facing Anwar. Rupinder smashes that straight to the deep cover fielder for a single. He's looking very set here. 14 out of 22 balls so far. Easily the batsman so far, Rupinder. As Shiam gently tabs it to point, looking for a quick single.
ना ना रेस्क ना लो
And the batsman come through for a single.
रेस्क ना लो आशु 10 के बाद
Heaved away by Rupinder, but there is a protection there at the deep mid-wicket fence. 1 run added for Royal Challengers. Cambridge had a chance in this over, dropped by the fielder at the mid-wicket. Heaved away again.
शाबाश शाबाश
This will be one more to Royal Challengers. 116 for 5 now. Slowly and gradually, this game is going to Royal Challengers. They need 20 more runs as Anwar to bowl the last ball of his spell. And he goes back, Rupinder. Could be caught. But it's a 6. It's a 6. When he hits them, they stay hit indeed. That's Rupinder goes to 47. 47 of 24 balls only. He's played a match-winning knock so far for Royal Challengers. 122 for 5 Royal Challengers, needing 14 more runs in 4 overs, 5 wickets in hand. This has been an amazing partnership between these two batsmen. Since the time Rupinder walked in the middle, as Cambridge trying everything at this stage. But it's been Rupinder's show here today. 47 not out of 24 balls. Okay, walked in the middle at a very difficult stage for Royal Challengers. And he shifted the momentum completely of this game. While credit needs to be given to Shyam, who's played a vital hand. He's built 2 crucial partnerships, first with Simran and then with Rupinder. Had a bit of luck along the way, but he's tried to be the anchor person. As we have Sohail to bowl the last over of his spell. He bowls to Shyam. This is dabbed by Shyam beautifully between cover and point for a single. Sensible batting. Shyam wants to take this game home for Royal Challengers, while Rupinder wants to wrap things up very quickly. Once again, Sohail coming in to bowl to Rupinder. Driven hard down to long off. 1 more run to Rupinder. Once again, gently tapped by Shyam, just rotating the strike, picking up those singles. That's all they need to do. Just 11 more runs required of 21 balls, so no need to take any risk at this stage. Rupinder on strike, gets a leading edge down to mid wicket. 1 more run. 126 for 5. 10 more runs needed in 3.2 overs. As Rupinder moves along to 49. Shyam to take strike. Sohail to bowl. He has 2 balls remaining in this over. 26 for 2 after 3.4 overs for Sohail. He's bowling to Shyam. Very smart batting again. Shyam just milking hit for singles, bringing Royal Challengers home in this Elite Division Finals. Shim 29, vital knock from him of 36 balls. So 127 for 5 after 17 overs, needing 9 runs of 3 more overs, 5 wickets in hand. This game should be in the bag for all challengers unless something drastically changes. Cambridge needs someone to lift their hands in this Elite Division final, but they seem to be depleted at this stage. They had a great start. They picked up 4 quick wickets. And since then, it's been Rupinder's show, well supported by Shim. Just needing 9 more runs. Cut away by Shim. Looking for a quick single. And there concedes an overthrow. And batsman managed to take a single.
Only 8 to go.
128 for 5. 8 needing 8 more runs. Rupinder on strike. Rupinder tries to heave this one. Misses out. Rupinder obviously wanting to finish this game in style. Gets a leading edge, looking for a quick single. He's struggling. And the fielder misses. And that brings up a 50 for Rupinder. A very vital knock here. A match-winning 50 from Rupinder for Royal Challengers. He's played a very good knock. 50 of just 29 deliveries. Came in at a very difficult stage for Royal Challengers, and he took the bait in, and he's now driving their team home in this Elite Division final as Shim continues to face. Driven down to long off. Smart batting from Shim. Not losing his composure. Picking up that single. Wants to finish this game. Wants to be there till the end. Needing 5 more runs now, Royal Challengers. In fact, 6 more runs. As Rupinder heaves this one, misfielded by the mid-wicket fielder as he walks through for a single. Royal Challengers needing 5 runs in this Elite Division final to be the Edburn T20 champions in the Elite Division. This will be the back-to-back victories for Royal Challengers in the Elite Division Edburn T20 tournament. They were the winners last year as well. So they've dominated the Elite Division of the Hamilton District Cricket League. So 132 for 5, needing 4 more runs in 2 overs. Rupinder 51, not out of 30 deliveries. Shim 32 of 39. As Cambridge now probably run out of their options.
4 to win. 132 4 to win.
Shiam drives this one to long off for a single. Field brought up in the circle, asking the batsman to go big. In the meantime, Cambridge trying to pick up a wicket here, but at this stage, just 3 more runs needed as Rupinder to take strike, and he hits it big. Could be caught. No, it's over the fielder's head, but won't go to the boundary. Just 1 more run. Shiam on strike. Pulls it away. Straight to the square leg fielder. No run there. Two more required here as Shiam pulls this one to deep mid wicket and it sails over for 4 runs. So Shiam finishing things off for Royal Challengers as Royal Challengers are the winners of the Edburn T20 tournament in the Elite Division. And they maintain their back-to-back trophies. So they're the champions 2 years in a row as Cambridge fought well but they fell short. So Royal Challengers have won this game by 5 wickets. Cambridge managed to put up 135 all out in 19.5 overs. And Royal Challengers crossed the line 138 for 5 in 18.4 overs. Well batted by Rupinder and very well smart batting by Shiam as well. He was the played a very vital anchor role as both teams congratulate each other and Royal Challengers are the champions. So this game will be followed by our Super Elite Division finals between the Niagara Cricket Academy and Young Stars Super Elite, which will commence at 2:30 p.m. Meanwhile, we also have the Premier Division finals going on in Hamilton out of Mohawk Park. Kitchener Bulls managed to score 126 for 9 in their 20 overs in the Premier Division finals, and Gujarat Lions at this stage are 106 for 6 after 18.3 overs. They need 21 runs in 1.3 overs with 4 wickets in hand, so coming to a close finish in that game as well. We'll also have the presentation. We'll have the presentation ceremony for the Elite Division finals coming shortly in the next 10 minutes. So please stay tuned for the presentation ceremony and then followed by the Super Elite Division final between the Niagara Cricket Academy and Young Stars Cricket Club, coming live to you from the Niagara Cricket Centre in Thorold, Ontario. So please stay tuned for live coverage to commence in the next 10 minutes.